Hi, I'm Dr. Liliana Bocanegra, Holistic Life Coach. Today, I want to give you 5 steps on what you could do to receive everything that you've always wanted. Now, the first thing you have to know is that we have to apply the formula God gave us or the universe gave us that says, ask and you shall receive. It's very simple. All you have to do is ask and you will receive. Now, it doesn't say ask, and then maybe if it's on a Wednesday and you are upside down and there's a full moon, maybe I'll give it to you. It says ask and you shall receive. So we're going to work based on that formula. And step number 1 is to be very sure, very clear on what it is that you want to ask. Now, the universe, God, does not care what it is that you're asking for. You could say, I want $1 million. And automatically think, yeah, right, God's not going to give me that. That's being too greedy. God doesn't care. $1 million is not a lot for God to create. If he has created it for other people, he could certainly create it for you. So don't be judgmental of what you want. Just know that what you want is truly what you want. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't judge yourself for what you're asking. If you want it, you want it. It's plain and simple. Just let it be. God does not care. Ask and you shall receive. He doesn't say ask, and then if I like what you're asking, then maybe I'll give it to you. He says ask and you shall receive. Now, number 2, step 2, you have to be the universe's or God's cheerleader. What does that look like? When you want your son, your daughter, a kid to give you their best, you don't go and tell them, please, I know you can do it. I mean, is there any way that you could just discipline yourself so you can give it? I mean, just listen to the sound of the voice. Do you truly think that they're understanding you're believing in them? No. They're understanding that you're begging for them to please give it to you because you know they can't. But if you become the cheerleader and you start saying, I know you can do this. You're so smart. You're so beautiful. I've seen you do it before. Right? It changes. They start feeling that strength. So now God doesn't need cheerleaders. I have to put that out there. God does not need us to be, cheering him on. What the cheering is going to help us do is to have faith. Because the cheering is the one that's going to make us believe the universe can give it to us. Come on, God, I know you can give this to me. Oh, you gave it to my neighbor. Can you not do it to? Of course you can give it to me. You created the seas, you created the rivers, you created the mountains. You can't give this to me? Come on now. I know you can. I know you can. And you're going to do it so fast that it's going to blow my mind. I guarantee you. You see, so become God's cheerleader. Now, step number 3 kind of comes close to step number 2. Why? Because whenever you start becoming God's cheerleader, step number 3 is be grateful for what you have and what you're receiving as if it is here now. Why? Because when you become the cheerleader, you're actually telling your son, your daughter, your kid, you're actually telling the universe, I know you can do it. I know it is done. So when we decide to have faith, that is the cheerleading part. I have faith in you, God. I know you can give this to me. Come on now. I know you can do it. I know. So number 3 is to actually say, thank you because I know you could do it. Thank you because I know I already received it. Thank you because everything that I have now is because of you. Thank you because I know that this is done. I know you got this, God. I know it's mine. So thank you. Thank you for that. And then just feel the peace and the relaxation that comes with it, knowing that you don't have to really worry about anything. God has got this. The universe got this. Why worry? Right? So step number 4, you have to follow inspired action. What's the inspired action? Inspired action could be that maybe you're cooking, you're taking a shower, you're watching a movie, whatever it is that you're doing. You could be driving, you could be doing something or nothing. And all of a sudden you get this inspired idea that says, maybe you could ask for a raise. The first instinct would be, yeah, right. The company is going downhill. They're cutting heads. I doubt they're going to give me a raise. Well, that's not being God's cheerleader, is it? if the universe is already talking through you and it's telling you ask for a raise, there has to be something behind it. It's pushing you to do something that is going to get you what you're asking for, the raise. So you kind of have to come back to say, okay, I have to ask for the raise. Okay, well, if that's what you believe in, I believe in it. If you believe in it, I believe in it because I can trust you. I trust you, God. If that's what you're telling me that I need to do, I trust you and I'm going to do it because I believe in you. And then you go ask for the raise. Now, if when you ask, they say no, who cares? Like really, who cares? You didn't have it anyway. But what if they say yes? Or if they say no, you could always say, hey, okay, well, when can you give that to me? Or at least the whole process of asking was going to get you to be stronger, to feel stronger in what you have to provide for the company. Maybe it's not in that company where you're going to get the raise. Maybe eventually you lose the job, you quit, they fire you, something happens to where you end up in another job that actually pays you triple what you were making, double what you were making, and you got the raise. You see, the deal here is not to say, how is it going to happen? The formula is ask and you shall receive, not ask and then figure out how I'm going to get that to you and then receive. It's just ask and you shall receive. So follow inspired action, because if it gets to a point to where God says, okay, not now, not now, not now, now, go. And then you run with it. That's when you know God said, when you do it, all the doors, all the windows, every which way is going to be freed for you so that you could do exactly what you need to do, so that you can actually take advantage of all the blessings one after the other, one after the other. So if at any point you don't receive any inspiration whatsoever to do anything, relax. It's not your moment to do anything. It doesn't mean it's not coming. It doesn't mean it's not on its way. It just means you need to relax right now. We as humans have this thing of we want to do everything. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. And if you really follow God's guidance, sometimes it's a chill out, sit, watch a movie, relax, let me do my job. And whenever I'm ready, I will call upon you so that you can do something, but it's in my timing. And when I tell you to do it, you better do it. You better do it because that's when the doors are opening. That's where everything is open. Trust yourself enough, trust me enough, and do it. So follow inspired action. Don't force anything to happen. Just allow it to happen. I'm not saying sit in your living room and wait for the $1 million to fall flat on your lap. Now, who knows? It could happen. It's God, right? And he does weird things. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, you could do that. But you kind of have to follow it. Because if God tells you, okay, now go, this is where you move, you move. But if he tells you, hey, chill, you're going to be fine, then you chill and you sit and you relax and maybe the $1 million will fall right on your lap. You never know. It's not your job to know. It's not your job to believe and trust that at the moment that you ask for it, it is on its way. Be God's cheerleader. Be always in faith, knowing that, yeah, God has it. God is going to give it to me. I trust that it's on its way. Even if I'm not doing anything. Even if I'm not doing anything, it's on its way. If I'm not doing something, if I'm not feeling inspired right now, it just means that it's not my turn. But I'm open. I'm listening, waiting for that inspired action. And whenever it comes, I will take it. I will take it. And if you miss it, don't worry. It'll come around because whatever is yours is going to be yours anyway. It's going to be yours anyway. Okay? Number 5 is allow yourself to receive. Many of us are not used to receiving. Many of us, somebody can invite us to go to dinner and we'll go to dinner and they say, you know what, I got this. Don't worry about the bill. And we'll be like, no, I can't accept that. I mean, just split it. I'll pay for me. Don't worry about that. If they want to pay for you, allow it. It's a blessing. They're being blessed and they want to bless you with their blessing. God, the universe is trying to show you, are you ready to receive? And when you don't allow yourself to receive, not even a compliment. I have seen people that whenever you turn around and you say, oh my God, that's a beautiful blouse. Oh, this old thing? No, it's just, I haven't even worn it in a long time. It's like super old. Take the compliment. Take it. Say thank you. I really appreciate that. If they come in and tell you, oh my God, you're so handsome, you're so beautiful, thank you. That's it. Don't counter it. Don't say, oh my God, they're probably blind. I wonder why they said that. Maybe they were making fun of me. Take it. Allow yourself to receive. Because if you can't receive something as small as a compliment, do you think you're actually ready to receive $1 million? Do you think that you're actually ready to receive? The only thing you have to do is allow yourself to receive with peace, with love, with blessings. Thank you so much. You look beautiful too. Receive it. Allow yourself to receive all the love that the universe, God has for you. Receiving is showing love. God is trying to show you love by giving you what you want. And sometimes we just don't accept it because we don't think we're worthy of it. You are worthy of it. Allow yourself to receive. And now the bonus, I wanted to throw a bonus out there because I know that there's people that are probably tired of listening to the universe and God and how, the entity is such a good thing to follow and it's so wonderful. But sometimes life doesn't go quite as well as we wanted it to go. And we end up saying, you know what, God does not know one thing, right? It doesn't serve me any purpose of believing in it because it doesn't work. It's never hurt me. I'm going through hell right now. And it's not fun. So I don't trust it anymore. Or I just don't believe in it, period. So if you're in that situation to where you're mad at God or where you're going through a period in time where you just don't trust it, just know that really you're not affecting God. You're mad at it. Be mad at it all you want. It's not going to be something that God's going to blame you or send you to hell or do something, overly dramatic to you. It's your feeling. God understands. Let it be. But if you are in that moment right now, the bonus step is to actually be somebody else's cheerleader. You can't do it for the universe, fine, that's okay. But at least do it for your neighbor, do it for your coworkers, do it for your kids, do it for your wife, your husband, for whoever you have, do it for them. If they need some cheerleading, do it for them. Believe in them. Try to give others what you're looking for. If you're trying to look for peace, give it to them. If you're trying to look for success, try to help them get success. If you're looking for money, try to help others get the money. Why? Because we can never give what we don't have. And the more that you give support, compliments, or just pushing others to become the best they can be, you are actually telling the universe, I have some of that. That's why I'm giving it away. I cannot give you $1 million if I don't have it in my bank account. I cannot give you support if I don't feel support for me. And I cannot give you love if I don't have love for myself. So when you give to others, you also speed up the process of receiving everything that you want, because if you're giving it, it means that you have it. So the 5 steps to getting everything that you want, applying the formula of ask and you shall receive, is 1, be clear of what you want and ask for it. Whatever it is that you want, do not judge yourself. Do not put yourself down. Just ask for whatever it is that you want and go for it. Step number 2, you have to be God's cheerleader. You have to be the universe's cheerleader. Believe that they can do it and tell them every day, all day if you want. Tell them in the morning, in the afternoon. Just say, hey, I know you got this. If you did it for them, you could do it for me. You are awesome. Number 3 kind of goes together with number 2. Be grateful. Grateful and peaceful in knowing that God can do it. That the universe will provide for you and it's a done deal. It's done. You don't have to do anything else but receive it. So then number 4, inspired action. When God, the universe, does give you an inspired action, take it. Because you might have to take a couple of steps, a couple of actions, a couple of phone calls, a couple of going to ask some questions, whatever it is that you might have to do, or that bright idea that might come up. Just know that that is the inspired action. You are in spirit. God is inspiring you to take the next step. Learn to listen to it and follow it blindly. Step number 5 is allow yourself to receive. This might be the hardest one because we're not used to it. But allow yourself to receive. Be open to all of the blessings that God is trying to give to you, small or big, using whoever, your neighbor, your co-workers, your money, your whatever. Just allow yourself to receive it and be grateful for it. And then the bonus, if you are absolutely mad and just very unhappy with who God is or what it stands in your life, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Kind of kick it out of your vocabulary if you want. Take it out of your life if you want. But when you start making sure that other people have what they want or they have what you want, then that changes everything, because that means that you have it. You cannot give what you don't have. Now, this does not mean you force other people to have what you want them to have. It means that if they want money, you help them achieve the more money. If they want more success, you help them achieve the more success. And the more you do that, you're not only attracting to you more help for you to achieve success and money, you will also achieve success and money. I'm so happy you were here. I'm so happy that you stayed till the end. I am very grateful, and I know that you are going to apply these steps, and it's going to be an easy journey for you. I believe in you. Stick around if you want to hear more of these step-by-step processes on how you could do different things in the metaphysical world. Please comment below if you have any questions, or if you want me to create a certain video, or you want me to answer whatever question. I could also create one for you so that you can know the answer to whatever question you have. Like the video, share. I hope that this was really useful to you. Many blessings to you, and see you next time. Thank you.